Honeys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Here I am still drinking coffee. Yes, I need my caffeine to be able to handle life. But honeys, so I'm making this live because I need you guys' support. I need some contribution. So let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing so that you guys can know why the support, why the contribution, why the helping hands is deserved. Well, so my children and I, we are living in a two-bedroom apartment. We have been in this two-bedroom apartment for a little over 7 years now, which means my kids were little and now I have teenagers. So they're growing. If it's a two-bedroom apartment and I have my 3 kids plus I have myself, then that means they're all sharing a room, which at this point, they should no longer have to share a room. We're ready to move on up. So my kids have been telling me for the longest, Mom, I want my own room already. I want my own space. My son is a whole little man already. So I get it. You want the privacy. You want your space. So, I'm like, it's time. Anyhow, I need my space too. I'm a content creator, an influencer, and this apartment is just already a little too small for me. So I started looking at properties because I'm like, okay, my lease is up soon. So let me start looking at properties. Let me see what I can find. Well, I found a house that I know my kids are going to love. It's almost like what they described that they wanted. So it's perfect. It's beyond perfect. Now, there's a catch. The catch to this is that I have to have the funds in by the 6th, which is actually less than 2 weeks because it's not this Friday, it's the next Friday. So I got on my hustling mode. I started, doing more content. I want to do more. As you guys should know, I'm an actress, I'm a model, but in this field, everything is a work in progress. A lot of the films that I do are not paid or minimally paid because, of course, I'm an upcoming actress. I do a lot of collaborations, things like that, but I also provide for my children on my own. So yes, I call myself a single parent all the time because I do have a baby daddy. My kids do have a father, but he doesn't live with me. He has his life, I have my own, and I am the type of person that I just love working hard for what I love because I've noticed that since the time I've been working so hard for what I love, for what I need, for my passion, the outcome you get on that, it's just like so fulfilling. It's like you start feeling invincible. Like, you know what? I can't quit. So I've been doing everything you can imagine to make it happen by the 6th. But then this happened. My sister, she sees my struggle and she's like, so why don't you, since you have a time frame, mind you, I want to let you guys know it's not that I'm getting evicted. I'm not getting kicked out. It's not necessarily like I have to do this. It's what I want, what I would like for my children. So I saw the property. I went yesterday, signed all the paperwork, but the move-in date will be on the 6th. So I have to have all the funds by the 6th. And then I'm here like, okay, being that I'm by myself and that's a very short notice, I was thinking maybe give me a month or so, but I want this property so bad. Now, out of all of this, my kids don't know a thing. I told them, I'm gonna start looking, I'll see what I can do, but I don't wanna tell them anything at all. I don't want to tell them anything. I'm not even taking them to look at the properties or anything like that because I want to give them the surprise, which of course, I'm going to keep you guys in tune in every single step of this journey. I want them, once we're there, I'm going to do the whole blindfolds and get them there thinking that they're going somewhere else. I want to do, I'm a little corny sometimes, but I love that. I want to see my kids' face when they're actually like, wait, this is my own room. And when you guys see the house, it's just too amazing. So I'm in a short time frame to accumulate all these funds. My sister tells me, you know, you're the type of person that every time you talk to your clients or to anyone, family, any of us, you're always like, where there's a will, there's a way. And there's a lot of people out there that are willing to help. There's a lot of people out there that are willing to give a helping hand. Yes, I get it that you do it, but why don't you practice what you preach now? I see you struggling. I see you doing so much. And mind you, I have a herniated disc. And I recently, like, something happened to my back. I spent a whole week at the hospital. So I've been doing a lot more than what I should be doing at this point because the recovery for what I have in my back, it's really 5 to 6 weeks. But what happens when a lot of times we're on that grind, when we're on the hustle, we don't stop to think of that. I'm like, I don't got time to be sitting in my house, oh my back. I got things to do. I gotta make money. I gotta like work hard for my children. One day, 1 minute, 1 hour that I don't do something makes a difference. So it's not that I'm not taking care of myself. I'm doing the bare minimum, but I still have to continue working hard because that's the process. But when my sister tells me like that, she's like, why don't you practice what you preach now then? Prove to me that there's people, and I'm here looking at her like, what? So I have to admit, this was not part of my hustling plan. I was not planning to open a GoFundMe account or even, the Cash App, share it out there and talk to you guys. But then I was like, you know what? This can actually impact the world and this can make a difference in life for any of us. So then the reason why I'm doing this now, it's not just because I'm that mom that wants to give their kids what they want, but it's also because now I wanted to prove a theory. I was like, okay, so I'm asking you guys for a contribution. I'm asking you guys for a helping hand. I have a GoFundMe account that I have created. We have the time frame is the 6th of June. So we have a little less than 2 weeks. I've also added my Cash App information. So for those, it's not really like on here on the screen itself, but it is in the description. All you guys have to do is go into the description, click the link, either the Cash App or the GoFundMe, and make your donation. However, I'm asking for the bare minimum. The reason why I also put my Cash App information is because all I'm asking for is $1. I'm not asking for three. I'm not asking for 5, 10. I mean, if you're that person that really feels like helping and contributing and making a difference in the world, then go right ahead. But that's not what I'm doing. You see, what I'm doing is just seeing how many people out there would really do this. Because I am that type. I'm the type that, for example, every time I go to McDonald's, they're always like, do you want to donate $1 for the kids? I don't know where. Do you want to? And I'm like, sure, sure, sure. Because it's $1. Because $1, we waste a lot on unnecessary things. We, like, for example, there's things that we have to buy sometimes that is really unnecessary for us to buy, but I really want it. And I say, okay, you know what? It's 10, 15 bucks. I'm going to spend it. So why not donate? Why not contribute? Why not help? Why not make a difference in life like I do? So now I'm asking you guys to help me make a difference, not only in my life or in my children's life, but in your life as well. Help me prove, first of all, my sister that was the one telling me with sarcasm, because it was sarcasm like, oh, why don't you tell your people to help you? And I'm here like, what? Oh, girl, you just don't know. So then she also tells me this because I'm the type of person that I hate asking for anything. I am the type of person that will literally almost die before I ask anyone for anything. And that right there is not the way to go. However, this was more like the old me. I've seen things differently, but I hustle so hard that now I'm here like, you know what? I don't need from anyone. I got this, I got this, I got this. But now, this is a test that God put for me, I guess. He was like, okay, let's practice what you preach. So I'm asking you guys, donate $1. $1. If I have around 350 subscribers, just imagine that if each and every one of you guys donate $1, then I would have $350,000, right? Which is not what I'm asking for, but I'm just asking you to support. I'm asking you to share this journey with me and help me make it a reality. I'm going to be going on live very often, like almost every day till the 6th, just so that I can keep filling you guys with that energy, that positivity, because I think life is about helping one another. I think life is about sharing a smile. I think life is about giving. And when we give, it doesn't always have to be money. I'm talking about just giving a smile. A smile makes a difference in somebody's life. A hug makes a difference in somebody's life. So now it's me not only telling you guys, but asking you guys to share some love. All it takes is $1. That's the reason why I actually added my Cash App account too, because I realized after opening the GoFundMe account that the minimum you can put in is $5. And I was like, no, I don't want $5. I want people to contribute $1. $1. And I want to see the impact. I want to see the difference. I want to see the outcome of this. If it doesn't happen, it didn't happen. And the way that I'm going to see it is, it wasn't meant to be, because what's for you, it's definitely going to be for you. So then it's okay. I'm not dying. My kids and I are safe. We have a shelter. We have food. I have health. They have health, which is what's important. But I saw something that I really loved. And most of all, it's not even about me. I'm thinking when my kids see this place, my son loves fishing, so that the back of the backyard has a lake. You have access to a lake. There's, everyone with their own room, very spacious. It's not far from their school, which is the most important part, because I was actually thinking of moving north. But my daughter got accepted to a magnet school, because she loves acting, she loves singing, she loves the theater. And my son, of course, he's into football now. He's in, the school, the team, everything. So they don't want to transition. They don't want to move. And then I'm like, okay. So I made the sacrifice for my children to stay around the same location only because I feel that it's going to benefit them. Transitions are very hard on kids, and especially on minds, because both of my children, my oldest children, they have ADHD, like literally severe ADHD, guilty. They got it from me because I believe I still have ADHD. But it's pretty severe, so when it comes to transitioning, they've never done so good at the very beginning, and now they're already into the school. They already know what they love, they're finding themselves already. So then I decided to sacrifice what I wanted for what I needed, which is for my kids to be on a healthy state of mind. So I want to stay close to the area. But it wasn't until yesterday that they told me, you got approved, everything's yours. We just need this funds on the 6th, and you got the key and you're ready. So I'm making this live now that my kids are not here, because of course they can't hear me, and my kids don't have social media like that. I do have them on social media, but I am the one that handles it. I feel some type of way about social media with kids sometimes, and the things that just pop up. And, I feel like that sometimes can create a confusion for them, or I don't know. So I don't think they're pretty much ready for that. I'd rather them stay focused on their school, on their passion, on what they want to be when they grow up, which of course many things could change because they're just getting to find themselves now. But I decided that I was going to do this because I was like, you know what? I need to prove my sister and a lot of people in this world wrong. I need people to learn how to speak up. I need people to learn how to use their voice, because one of the biggest mistakes that us as adults make is not ask for help. We tend to not want to ask anyone for help because either they're going to talk crap, or because they're going to find out that you're in a situation that maybe you were flaunting you weren't in, or whatever it is, or because they're going to look at you some type of way. They're going to like, oh, how would they look at me if they see me like asking, or this happens. But you know why it happens? Because we are taught as we grow up, as we're children, we're taught not to ask for things. You know, it's just common courtesy. You don't ask for things. You let people give it to you and then you say thank you. And then as we start growing up as adults, it's just this world is so effed up in certain ways that then we start growing up like, no, we can't do that. We can't ask for this. We can't do that. And we're just stereotyping a lot of people out there. No, people are mean. People don't care. People don't. And I'm like, no, I beg to differ. This is me. Always telling everybody, I beg to differ because I'm that person. So we can't say that no one likes to help or that no one is willing to or that no, because I'm that person. And I know many other people that are like me too. So then this is one of the reasons why, like, it turned into, oh my God, I want to do this for my kids. What do I come up with? What do I do? It turned from that into, oh, okay, you okay, sis, you want to tell me this? Well, now I'm going to prove you wrong. So then now it's like I'm doing this more for the reasons of believing that together we can make a difference in life. Together we can make an impact. Together we could make a little boy or a little girl's dream become a reality if we stand together in union. This is the way life works for me. And there's no one that's going to talk me out of it. So whether I make the funds or I don't, I just want to see how many people are out there are really in it to win it with me when it comes to proving to people that all we have to do is speak up. Sometimes, yes, we do need a little bit of help. Sometimes we want to do things that we can't do, and we're asking, or what we need is the bare minimum. And it's like you went through it all because you didn't speak up. A lot of times, how many of you guys haven't gone through that? That you go through the worst times and afterwards someone comes and says, why didn't you tell me anything? I mean, I could have given you this. I had this for you. I had a space here. You didn't have to go through all of that. We go through this, I think, almost every day. There's someone always going through something like this, saying, no, no, this is not it. You get what I'm saying, honey? So I want to make a difference. I want to make an impact in the world to be able to show the world on the 6th. I didn't just make it happen alone. Look at how many people out there were willing to support. Look at how many people out there were willing to contribute. Look at how many people out there were willing to make somebody's dream come true. And guess what? A lot of you guys don't know me personally, but the reason I am an influencer, a content creator, is because I tend to put my life out there because we all have a story to tell and we can all learn from each other. Here where you guys see me, for those who don't know, trying to make a long story short, I've had 2 strokes. I still have a left side deficit. I have atrial flutter, which is a type of heart failure. So I live with a loop recorder, a little monitor in here that they installed inside of me that tells the hospital at every point in time how my heart is doing, or if I'm gonna have like a syncope, an episode or something like that. I have fibromyalgia, which is a pain in the ass because your bones hurt so much daily. You cannot imagine how many medications I have to take daily. I get seizures. Like, I have so many things going on that I even forget. The list is so long that I just tend to call myself the Walking Dead. I'm like, and then people ask me, but how is it that you have a smile on your face every day? How is it that you talk about your traumas and you just laugh about them? Like, how come? And I'm like, why not? What am I gonna do? Dwell on my drama, on my traumas, on my all the past that was so negative? No, I've learned from it. I've learned from it, and I decided that I'm gonna keep going, that I'm gonna keep fighting. So maybe right now I have a herniated disc. Alexa, stop. So I have a herniated disc. And they told me you can't do much of anything for right now. So I haven't been able to model how I want to because I can't wear the heels for a certain amount of time. I've had to turn a few castings down because I need to give myself some time to recuperate. As much as I want to do it and as much as I want to make the money, my health comes first. All of our health comes first, because if I don't have health, then who's going to be there to look out for my children? Who's going to be there to do what I want to do for my children, right? So despite of all of these health issues, I'm not a quitter. I don't give up. And once again, I'm letting you guys know, this is not something that I'm asking for because it's a must. Like I said, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But what is meant to be for you will be. And I just feel like I could make it happen. Like it was the moment my sister told me, "Oh no, you say it all the time and you say it so easily, like, yeah, you know?" So, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it because I have faith. I'm a believer. I believe that I'm not the only person out here that's like that. Because if anyone right now needs for me to do the same thing for them, I'm there. So please, guys, help me prove the world wrong. Help me prove my sister wrong. Help me make a difference. Help me make an impact. And of course, like I said, you guys are going to follow through my whole journey. I'm going to keep you guys posted. I feel so excited about this. To me, I'm like, I know we're going to make it happen. And then I just, in my head, I just envision that moment of my kids, me blindfolding them and taking them there for them to be like, what? WTF? Like, how did you even make this happen, Mom? And then I'm going to be able to tell them the world loves us. The world, people are good, people help, and we're just going to make a difference in this world. So guys, once again, I'm asking you for your contribution. Down in the description, please go to the description. You're going to find the GoFundMe link there, and you're also going to find my Cash App link. Again, I added the Cash App because the point was not for anyone to have to donate $5, $10, $15. All I'm asking is $1. Let's just donate $1 at a time, and let's see what happens from here to the 6th. But I know I have the followers. The followers are there. I'm loving you guys because you guys always support my content and the things that I do. So, like I said, let's make a difference. And if you guys need help, if you guys need some contribution, if you guys need support, don't be afraid to use your voice. Again, that's the biggest mistake we've ever made. Don't be afraid to scream out for help because not everyone is the same. Let's not judge every book by its cover. There is a lot of mean people out there. There is a lot of people out there that really don't give 3 F's about your life, your situation, or they might, anyone out there might be looking at me saying this now and be like, oh, okay, yeah, you have your necessities, you want whatever, I need some too. So then speak up. Speak up. Let people know that you do need help or a contribution or some support. Why not? Because there are a lot of people out there willing to spend. And let's just think about this. The things that I find, for example, on OnlyFans, I see people paying thousands just to watch a girl's feet. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I have. There's people paying thousands just to watch female's foot go, the little toes twinkling and the foot going around. And I'm here like, so people have the audacity to say that, oh no, people don't help, people don't contribute, people don't support. But then I see stuff like that and I'm here like, that's where you're wrong. I'm sorry. I believe that's where you're wrong. I believe that if there's people out there that will pay for the dumbest things or that will support, the weirdest things, because it happens, then why not support a single mom with their kids to make her kids' dreams come true? And mind you, I'm not using none of my health issues as an excuse because I told you, I'm no quitter. I don't give up. I still hustle, and I'm going to continue to hustle my whole life because that's who I am. That's what it's about. I love the hustle. I love the fact that some things are so hard to get through. I'm like, so many things are so hard. Life is hard. Yes. I don't disagree with you, not one bit. Life is very hard. But for me, the harder it is, the more I learn. The harder things are for me to actually to conquer, acquire, or get, or just manage to like get close to it, the harder it is, the more I value it. Because I was sweating hard for what I wanted. I was working so hard. So once you see the accomplishment, you're like, wow. It just the feeling you get of like you feeling invincible. It's amazing. So I don't want excuses from none of you guys. There's many people out there that don't have what we have. There's many people that are not with us today. They're not breathing. We are. So if we are, that means there's an opportunity, there's a chance. You can't give up on what you want, and use your voice. Use your voice. Not everyone is the same. Let's stop judging a book by its cover, like I said earlier. Let's stop stereotyping, because there is people out there willing. And just like I am, once again, I ask you guys, please contribute, support, help. Help me make this happen. Not only for my children, but for yourself. Let's, because that's another thing. Giving, oh, let me tell you something. Giving is one of the best things that you can do as far as feeling good. When you give to people without, of course, and I'm not talking about you, I'm giving you this because you owe me, or I'm giving you this because in the long run, I'm going to ask you for it back, or I'm going to throw it in your face. No. If you're that type of giver, then you're like the Indian giver, like they say, you know? No. I'm talking about give genuinely. Give because you want to make a difference and because you want to help somebody. When you do that, it's like all your endorphins start kicking in, and then you start you know, it even brings out a smile to you, knowing that you were part of the cause that made that happen. So again, and this I'm telling you because I've lived it personally. I am that person that gives. I am that person that I go to a restaurant and I try to tip big, and I don't tip bigger. I don't tip bigger because I'm not rich yet. But for me, it's about giving a helping hand. Did you get that? So, honeys, please help me make my children's dream come true. We're on a time frame. We only have till the 6th of June. That's a little less than 2 weeks. So we're cutting it short, but everything is possible. That's me. I'm going to stay positive. Everything is possible. I know we can make it happen. So let's do this. Did you get that? All right, my loves. So I'm praying. I'm praying. I know you guys understand me. And I know that things are going to work out one way or another. There's a God up there, you know. I'm a strong believer. He's looking down on me right now and saying, girl, God bless you. I bless you, you know, because you sometimes have to come outside of your comfort zone and do certain things that you say, you know, I wouldn't ever do that. And for these cases, I saw myself there. Sometimes I'm like, no, but I just have to work really hard. And then, you know, even if I have to break my back, I got this. I'm not going to ask for contributions. I'm not going to ask for help. I'm not going to, you know, and I guess, hey, like God took it serious. My back went out for real. And now I'm here like, oh my God, there's certain things that I can do, but you know, I'm a talented person. I'm a dancer. You know, I'm an actress. I do stunts. I do so many things that I can't do right now. It's like, you got to hold off for a few weeks. And I'm counting my weeks down. I need 3 more weeks. But then I told myself, hold on. Let's do it. Let's do it. I had to jump outside of my comfort zone. And here I am talking to you guys and letting you guys know you guys should do the same. because I'm doing it now and it feels so damn good. Like I feel good about just sharing my journey, sharing what I'm going through. I don't really have anything to hide like that, in the sense of, because there's a lot of people that actually, also, oh my God, but why are you telling people your business? Like now people are gonna be like, oh, I mean, it's part of the process. I've been here for 7 years. My kids grew up. They were smaller. So when they were smaller, they were sharing. But now I'm like, okay, that's it. We do gotta go. I get it. It's time. And it's just the fact that I saw, I'm gonna say, our dream house. I saw our dream house and a little bit of what my kids actually described that they wanted. And I'm here like, what? Is this meant to be? And then they're like, hey, you're approved. And I'm like, oh my God, it's meant to be. But all the funds are not there. And then I said, but it's still meant to be. Because I got people out there that are willing to support, that are willing to contribute, and that are willing to give a helping hand like me. I know it. Because if we follow each other, it's for good reasons. Good energy attracts good energy. Good vibes attract good vibes. And when you're a humble person, when you're a person that you're like real down to earth, that also attracts the same vibe back. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. So, honeys, I'm going to let you guys go. But please, let's make this happen. Let's prove to the world that using our voice, that asking for a helping hand makes a difference in life. Did you get that? Alrighty then. So, guys, look in the description, please. There you're going to find the GoFundMe account. There you're going to find the Cash App as well. Again, I put the Cash App because $1 is all I really need you to donate. It's pretty much it. If you want to do more, hey, God bless you. Thank you. And I'm thanking all of you already beforehand, just for even listening to my conversation. And I hope it serves for something for you guys as well. Let's make this happen, guys. I love you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.